Welcome to the challenge, Spies, Lies, and Allies.
The war between the vets has finally begun.
It's now time to get your troops together and be ready, because it's about to get ugly. Woo! Let the war begin, baby!
And the question is, do they have their troops in order, or they're all just gonna be scrambling?
Seems like they're trying to get their troops in order by scrambling right now. It's the beginning of the war. It's essentially the beginning of the challenge. Everything's kicking off thanks to Priscilla last episode.
Like, I was looking at Priscilla like a proud mother.
Thank you, Queen Priscilla. And now we're seeing factions forming.
Round. One thing I'm saying my name, bro. No, I keep saying my name, bro. Because I keep hearing you say my name. I said I want to win, bro.
Yeah.
And I said one-on-one with students.
And so do I.
So why are you still bitching about it?
We're seeing rookies teaming up with vets.
The vets all see that Corey is trying to work with Jeremiah, a.k.a. a rookie. Oh, my God. It's not a good look.
So we're seeing alliances falling apart. So far, where's your money
I
at?
hate to say this because it takes the excitement out of it, but that money is definitely on CT. Question is, who is it going to share that million with? Like, who is it going to partner with at the end? Because once again, looking at all the players remaining, none of them are gonna do it. Did you hear Devin when Devin said when?
And when things get physical, I get the hell out of the mud pit.
What makes you think that guy is gonna face CT in elimination 1-on-1? It's not happening.
You hear Devin speaking, and Devin saying the one thing that he wants is for a vet to win, and the second thing he wants is for a vet that has not won before to win. So CT is on the chopping block if Devin gets his way.
Devin says that, but his actions don't align with the same thing he's saying. Because if you wanted a non-champ, then he should have voted in Ashely and it. Didn't. He says all of those things, but his actions speak otherwise.
Yeah, that is strange. Why would he throw in Corey after he had that conversation with Corey?
Because Corey has Priscilla and Jeremiah on his side.
So that's pretty much him working with all the rookies.
Yeah.
So I think he had a big hand in ending the vet so he could keep his numbers around.
What do you think Devin's game is right now? Because he's the only one floating CT's name out there.
I'm literally dead as confused on what is Devin's plan, because you say one thing, you do the other.
Flashback. Corey's an interesting one because every season he's taking care of his family. You. 6 weeks later. Genuinely, believe me when I say this, want to see a veteran non-champion win this game. I love CT. I don't want to see him in a final. I have mixed feelings about Ashely anyways, and I don't want to see her in a final.
Nobody knows Devin's game plan because he says something new every episode.
Same with Kyle. I'm not sure what Kyle's game plan is. It seems like both of them play that game where they just like throw a lot of different ideas out there and see what sticks.
One thing that shocked me though is seeing Amanda, Ashely versus Nelson and Corey, because those are the young buck.
Team Young Buck, TYB, is a mentality that we have that we're going to go against the grain. We want to take the throne from the people who consider themselves the king.
Versus Lavender ladies.
The Lavender ladies, we are back, bitches. Get ready.
And from history, those two alliances have always shared the same mission, voted together, and they are genuinely friends outside the show. So coming onto this episode, I was thinking that they would join forces. So I was very shocked to see those two people who are actually friends outside the show targeting each other.
So I feel like me and Nelson are just so close that when me and Nelson like get in arguments, it like genuinely hurts my feelings for him to blow up something so personal in like a deliberation that had nothing to do with us.
We saw it in the beginning when Nelson and Corey were coming up with their game plan. They are not sure where everyone stands. So they're making assumptions and maybe being a little too hasty in their movements. But we're at that like weird middle stage where it's like everything feels like it might be too soon or it might be too late. Because eventually, even if you're young bucks and Lavender ladies and you've worked together the whole time, eventually you're going to turn on each other. So why not now? at least from Nanny's perspective, priority number one was to get rid of Amber.
This person is beautiful inside and out, but she is also a challenge champ. So for obvious reasons, my vote is for Amber.
Seems like she was just like, Amber is the danger right now. Yeah, we consider the rest later. But Amber is coming off a winning season. That from the beginning, they were like, nah, you ain't part of this new vet alliance.
Amber came in late. That was a big thing too. That alliance was already made before she entered the game.
Because, you know, regardless of how Priscilla threw the game out of whack, you still have to answer for the choices you make. And if you're Nanny and you're there, you're like, if I throw in another vet, they're just going to be like, okay, 100% the alliance is off. But you throw in Amber, then everyone's like, yeah, Vela, she's not part of the alliance.
Exactly. That's why I felt like it was just an easy name for Nanny to say.
She whooped my ass in the final last season, TJ.
Yes, she has a reason. Like, Amber did beat her in the final. But at the same time, she's not going to be making any new enemies by
Nanny.
saying Amber's name.
This is Nanny we're talking about. She don't want no enemies yet. She'll get enemies when she needs to get enemies.
She's friends with everybody. I feel like even if Nanny stabs you in your back, you still turn around and give her a hug because she's just so nice.
Yeah. I'm sorry I had to do that to you.
Yeah, it's just a game. You forgive me, right? Mm-hmm. And it's game over.
Yep.
Hey, Nanny, Nanny, talking. Hey, Nanny, Nanny. Come on.
And dialing in from Spain, we have Logan.
So Logan is only cool with Josh, Nanny, and Big T. Yeah. So in Logan's point of view, all of those people are up for grabs. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a vet. So I really think that I'm starting to see Logan playing the game, because I was wondering, is he alive? Is he awake? Doesn't know what's going on. And in this episode, he made me realize, okay, you are from Survivor. You know how this is played.
Listening to him strategize and just his whole thought process on the game was when I realized that he knows a lot more that's going on than what people think.
Logan might be a silent assassin laying and ready to shoot when the time is right.
Kill. That is good to have the enemy close.
Yeah.
The only problem with someone with secret plans is you don't have many friends.
Yeah, I think the secret is to have a lot of information. Don't share the information, don't share the plans just with your partner, and that's the way. In the war is like that.
So Logan's like, oh, I've got my plans and they're secret and not a lot of people know them. But I'm like, if not a lot of people know them, then there's a lot of people that could vote for you, because that means they're not your friend if they don't know your plans. But now the question is, what is TJ gonna drop at the beginning of next episode?
I've told you time and time again, be ready for anything at any time.
Teased it at the end of this episode. It's going to be something big. What does this mean?
I have a theory.
Let's hear it.
My theory is no more teams.
Dolo.
Yep.
Let's explore that a little. Do you think that makes the game more or less interesting moving forward?
It makes it 10 times more tense, because you know you are on your own.
But doesn't this kind of poo-poo on Priscilla's move from last episode? Because now the vets can just go back to, oh yeah, we're all vets now.
Yeah, get rid of all
the rookies.
Yes, but in the aftermath, Nanny said she had no problem going in Ashely.
Honest to God, when it came down to Corey and Bettina and then Ashely and Ed being the houseboat, I didn't care which one went in. I'm sorry. I was leaning more towards Ashely going in.
So I'm looking at Nanny and I'm like, maybe she does have balls, and let's see if she's gonna use them going forward. Because
maybe that's what we have to look forward to in the next couple of episodes, is the previous kings and queens getting sniped one by one.
You will see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, now I'm excited. The war has begun.
Be ready, because it's about to get ugly. Woo! Let the war begin, baby!